everybody's here because we're all fascinated by you. You are the world's best, so we're very happy to have you here.
Thank you.
So we'd like to ask you a few little questions. So I've asked the C Markets team, who are global, all over the world, what can we ask you? And so here goes. How did you get into snooker on a professional level? Tell me.
So as a kid, my dad was a big snooker fan, and I think one day he was going to practice with his friend and his brother, and I think I was about 5 at the time, and he was stuck kind of babysitting me for the day, and he dragged me along there, and I think at the end of the day he let me have a shot on the table, and it ended up going in. So yeah, so I think he thought I was quite good, quite natural.
So I actually have one of those questions on my list here, which is for any of the aspiring snooker players out there. I mean, is it just something that you're born with naturally, or do you think that you became the success that you are through that kind of determination and dedication to everything you're doing?
I think it was a bit of both, really. I think I was quite natural in terms of kind of knowing what to do, and you just had to point out little things and I'd be able to do it straight away. So I was kind of quite natural at that, but also after I turned professional, you have to work very hard, kind of practicing 4, 5, 6 hours a day. So it also takes a lot of hard work. So
how are the crew getting on tonight with regards to taking your direction?
No, they've been some good players so far. So yeah, I'm glad I'm not playing against them.
Oh, really? And tell me this, who were your snooker heroes growing up?
Yeah, I mean, for me, growing up, I think as most people that watch snooker, Ronnie was one of my favourites growing up. So I think
why is that?
His style of play is just something I've kind of tried to base my game on. It's a bit more free flow and easy on the eye, and I think anyone that watches snooker kind of falls in love with the ways he plays.
And so that kind of begs my next question, which is, what do you consider your flair on the table, and what do you kind of want to be known for, let's say, by your fans?
I think for me, it's probably more kind of the shot style, difficult shots, trying to be kind of more of an exhibition kind of type game, and try to inspire people to go back to their local club and try and maybe take on the difficult shots that I'm able to do in tournaments. So I think it's just that kind of thing when people come up to me saying, can you replicate this kind of shot? And I'm kind of like, I don't think I can do it again, but it gives everybody a bit of joy trying to try it in practice.
Well, you're definitely inspiring a lot of us tonight, that's for sure. I'm a little bit intimidated to play against you, I'm not going to lie. I'm also intimidated to rip a hole in that beautiful green fellas. And so you've obviously had many achievements in your life. Is there anything in your career, let's say, that you would have changed or done differently in hindsight, or how do you feel about that?
No, I'm pretty happy with how my career's gone, and happier with how kind of hard I've worked. I think there's not really much I would change. I think since I've turned professional, I've been very dedicated and kind of give myself every opportunity. So maybe practice a little bit more when I was a kid, but that's about it really.
But how do you like on that? How do you actually prepare for a huge tournament? I mean, what is that kind of focus, you know?
I mean, there's not that much difference from any other event. I think you just do the same things. Kind of the weeks leading up to it is just a lot of hard work and playing and trying to get your mentality right. When you're out there, I think a lot of snooker is in the mind. There's a lot of time spent in your chair, kind of watching your opponent when you can't do anything about what they're doing. So it's important to be very strong mentally also.
So here's a question for you. You've been faced with many top players and many opponents. So I know I'm being a little bit controversial. Who are the opponents, let's say, that you played against that inspire you to improve your style or do something different with your style?
Yeah, I mean, I've had my best games against John Higgins, and I think the most inspiring person was obviously Ronnie when I was growing up. He was kind of an idol of mine, so to be able to play him out there in the tournament and on the biggest stages has been amazing for me. So I learned a lot from playing him, and probably John Higgins also.
That's amazing. Well, we wish you all the best with the year ahead. I have one last question for you.
Okay.
So, EC Markets, as you may know,
Yeah.
recently sponsored, I don't know if anybody knows these people, Liverpool Football Club.
Yeah.
And Liverpool, the reason we sponsor Liverpool Football Club and the reason we have you is because you guys are the world's best.
Okay.
So, now, who do you support? Tell us.
I'm a Man United fan.
Oh no! Well, on that note.